Good evening and welcome back to our fourth night of Notre Dame College's The New Play Festival. This festival is made possible by the generous support of the Cuyahoga Arts and Culture and Notre Dame College. We are looking for the next new work in young audiences tonight. So you can help me out after the live stream by clicking the link in the comments and fill out the questionnaire and then just hit send. This will allow us here at Notre Dame College on picking the winner out of the top 5 finalists for full production this April. Thank you so much for watching. And if you love what you see here tonight, check us out on our website, www.notredamecollege.edu. Search Performing Arts, and then you'll find all of our up-to-date events for the rest of the semester, as well as if you're interested in becoming a new student here, we have all the information about our majors and minors. And if you yourself would love to become a donor, all you have to do is click donate, and it's that simple. Thank you so much for coming and your support, and enjoy. Gaia's Great Greek Gab Fest by Conrad Dewitt. An intrepid reporter, Pandora, microphone in hand, stands in front of Olympic Studios. She addresses the camera.
This special edition of Pandora's Box coming to you live from Olympic Studios. Gaea's Great Greek Gab Fest, the longest-running daytime talk show in the history of history, is crossing an unprecedented threshold: 1 million shows. The highly secretive guest list of heavenly bodies is buried so deep, even Hades can't gain access. The entire ancient word is abuzz with overworldly anticipation. Gaia, the undisputed mother of all living things, has hand-selected a panel of guests rumored to include family, friends, and more than a few foes. Why? It's even speculated that her arch-frenemy Zeus... Oh, there I go opening my lid. We'll have to wait and see who shows. Check back with the box for full show analysis. Until then, I'm Pandora. You've been boxed in.
Scene 1, Gaia's dressing room. Gaia, ageless, the undisputed mother of all living things and the host of Gaia's Great Greek Gab Fest, the most watched daytime talk show of the past 10 millennia, is found in her dressing room frantically prepping for her epic 1 millionth episode. Her long-suffering assistant, Iris, younger and worrisome, paces the room with her notes in hand, prepping the day ahead.
Then we'll cut to Argonauts via Skycam. Their press rep has been on me like eyes on Argus. But don't go overboard here. We'll do a full show on them later in the season. Today is all about you, Gaia.
Every day is.
Don't I know it?
What was that?
I said, don't I owe it to you to produce the best 1 millionth episode in the Her Story of Daytime?
Yes. Yes, you do, Iris. Oh, my me. I'm gorgeous. Let's review the seating chart again.
Iris hands Gaia the seating chart.
No. I want Aphrodite on the opposite end of the couch. Try to avoid any unflattering comparisons. You get me?
Don't I always?
What was that?
Always. They will be hallways between you. I got to run this updated chart to the crew. I'll be back with an updated run of the show.
And my smoothie?
And your smoothie.
We did it, girl. And by we, I mean I did it. Everything. Me, Gaia, the mother of all things living. Who alone created the earth? Me. Who separated and myself from Uranus, my nightmare ex-husband? Me. Who built an army of one-eyed children to fight and vanquish him? Me. And who established her heavenly reign here on Mount Olympus TV with the highest rating daytime talk show in the history of Greece. Not bad for nothing. Not bad for a little nothing cloaked in stardust and mystery. I love you. Yes, and by you, I mean I. And by me, I mean me. I mean we. I love we. I mean us. I mean I love you.
Gaia begins blowing herself kisses in the mirror. She's getting kind of weird about it. Unbeknownst to Gaia, her son Zeus, mid-40s, enters. He's dressed as a mafioso in a fedora and pinstripe suit. Zeus watches Gaia getting weird with herself and clears his throat.
Zeus! Oh my God!
Yes?
I didn't raise you to be cheeky.
Sorry, Granny.
I told you not to call me that in public.
Ain't nobody else here but us gods.
What do you want?
I came backstage to wish you luck.
And
That's it. Can't the son be tended to his grandmama? Is there some law against that?
you wouldn't know, Z. You wrote all the laws and swiftly broke them.
What was that?
Nothing.
I want to make sure you stick to the script today. Capiche?
Oh, Zeusy, it's television. You'll have to watch what happens live.
You got a big mouth, mama. I don't want certain goddess getting the goods on my gals. Get it?
Got it.
Good. I'll see you in front of the cameras. Stick to the script and don't forget who's in charge around here. This conversation never happened. Well, hello there, Iris.
Gross. What did he? Oh, what did he want?
To throw Grandmama off her game, and that's what he thinks. He can forget it. I worked too hard for this moment, and I'm at the pinnacle of success, like an Olympian.
You live on Mount Olympus.
I am living my best life.
Technically, you're immortal, so.
Nectar
Iris hands Gaia her smoothie.
Nectar of the goddess. Did you taste this?
Yes.
And you feel okay?
Calm down. It's not poison.
Hermes, 20 centers, with a clipboard in hand. He's the show's producer and never stops moving. He wears athletic wear.
And Iris, did you remember my lamb jerky?
5 minutes till places.
Thank you,
Hermes.
Hermes.
It's pronounced Hermes.
Hermes?
Hermes.
You say potato, I say you're fired.
If only.
Oof. Do you want me to send makeup in here?
What's wrong with my makeup?
Nothing. Forget I said it. I gotta run. See you in places in 5.
Thank you, Five. Oh, Iris, have you read the omens today?
Yes.
And
They've been better.
honestly,
Hey, don't shoot the messenger.
let's get out of here.
Perfect.
Scene 2. On the set of Gaia's Great Greek Gab Fest. Apollo is DJing on his lyre from a booth off to the side. There are two centaurs operating cameras downstage left and right. Hermes, with clipboard in hand, paces feverishly, finding a spot near camera at stage side. Scene 1.
This is a moment, a millennia in the making. She stunned the world by creating it. Her titanic children tamed the seas and brought the gift of fire to humanity. Now she's conquering the airwaves in a spectacular 1 millionth episode. Her conscious, you're confident, the best friend that you wish you always had. We like to call her the mother of all living things. Give it up for Gaia.
Hello, Olympus! Are you ready to get happy? Are you ready to live my best life? I know you are. I've been dreaming of this day ever since I was a young god, starting up at the stars and wanting them to marry me. Well, been there, done that, got a t-shirt. Today's all about you and about what you, my beloved viewers, want, what you crave, gossip about celebrities. Look under your seats. Kidding. There's nothing there. Always love to jam to rocking strings with my DJ from Delphi. Let's make some noise for Apollo. How are you doing, little Polly?
Not as good as you, Gaia.
You got that right, boo-boo. I'm feeling divine because that's what I am. Beloved viewers, I have got a tremendous show for you.
I know you do.
I know you know I do.
I know you do.
Okay, we get it.
Sorry, allow me to apologize.
You're killing me. Now, as you well know, I have not revealed a single name from my star-studded list of celebrities who'll be gabbing it up with yours truly today, and it's delicious. So let's make like Poseidon and dive right in. Our first two guests are waiting in the wings. Today, we're going to put to bed a long-term rivalry that has rocked the ancient world in the little segment I like to call "She Started It." Give it up for a Greek welcome to goddess of wisdom and goddess of beauty, Athena and Aphrodite.
Athena, dressed in smart girl chic, and Aphrodite, dressed like a classic mean girl, enter the stage and circle one another. They are bruising for a fight.
Ladies, please.
She started it.
That's why we're here, to finally bury the hatchet. Now fill our viewers in on how this whole mess started. I heard it's all about an apple.
We were at a wedding.
One at a time.
I'll go first. Little Miss Student Council President is good with figures, but ain't much in the facts department.
Sticks and stones.
So Zeus throws this big wedding bash for,
Helios and Cetus.
yeah, what she said. Anywho, Zeus thinks he's gonna be a funny man, and he takes this apple and carves to the fairest in the land on it. He throws it in the middle of the dance floor and expects the two of us to fight over it.
What did you do?
Well, as it would happen, Hera was there too. She'd be here today, but she has a hair appointment.
I love it!
Anywho, Zeus, being the coward that he is, delegates the decision to some chump named Perry.
Paris. His name was Paris.
What she said. Anyway, this Perry chump is like, you want the title? Tell me what you have to offer me. And Hera, being the wife of Zeus, starts serving up real estate. Take Europe. Take Asia.
And did he? Did he take the offer?
No, because Student Council President Athena says, I'll offer you wisdom in a time of war and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you can hang with my girlfriends and P.S. They're hot.
Can I guess which one of us he chose?
I've narrowed it down to Afro.
And that is where you would have been wrong. Suddenly, Hera starts throwing her dance moves around the room, and this Perry is totally swayed. He calls her the fairest in the land. Not me.
Forgive me for interjecting, but it is my show.
Go ahead.
But it seems like you two are feuding over something Hera and Zeus started. Am I right or am I right?
Oh my goodness. All this time has gone by, and I feel like I lost my best friend.
Me too. And also something Zeus and Hera did to us.
We were set up by Zeus.
We should have been voting each other up instead of starting a Trojan war over something silly like who's prettier.
I know, especially because everyone knows I am.
Goddesses, I'm so glad that we could clear up that little misapprehension. Here we are on my amazing show. Ladies, don't let your man dictate the terms of your friendships or the sense of beauty to you. We'll be right back with more gripping reveals after a quick word from our sponsors.
We're off. Okay, let's set up for the Aries segment.
Iris, bring me the run of the show order. I'm ready to pull the trigger on Operation ZZ Top. Stop.
Got it.
We're going to pull the plug on Zeus
I understand.
because he's trash.
You are preaching to the Greek chorus.
Zeus enters the studio with Hera on his arm.
Yo, Granny,
Don't call me that.
I got some notes on your opening segment.
It's a live broadcast, Z, so it's a little late for notes.
Well, I want you to tone down the negative comments about me and the missus.
Yeah, like I'm real sensitive, and I hate when people tell lies about me and my husband. Get me?
Yeah, you hurt my little Olympia Branch's feelings.
I would never do anything to hurt your feelings, Hera. I didn't even realize you had any.
Stick to the script and no one gets hurt.
Yeah. Stick to the script.
It's live television. There's no script.
Hurry up and clear the set.
No one tells my huzzy what to do, except for me. Got it?
This conversation never happened.
If only. If only.
Good gods. We're back in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, Olympians, for centuries and centuries.
Hey, you're wrong. Said I speak regular Greek like you.
I said centuries, not centaurs.
Oh, sorry.
Such a moron, Dave.
Shut up, Bill.
As I was saying, for centuries and centuries, fans have been writing me letters, sending messages in bottles, birds of prey with little emojis in their beaks telling me how much I inspire them, how much they look up to me. Gaia, they ask, what's your secret? Well, I'll tell you. If we want people to look up to you, have someone you look down upon. And well, better to do that than the next segment. Everybody hates Aries. It's no secret that the god of war Aries is genuinely loathed by every resident of Mount Olympus. And who better to lead the charge against him than our own roast master, god of fire and forge. Please welcome.
I'm Aaron, a burning desire to roast you.
This better be good. I'm starting a war between about a lady.
First up, we have the king of Corinth. You know that's the busiest man in all Greece, but we like to call him Sisyphus. Now get out of here, you big sissy.
Thanks, Hap. Hi, Olympians. You know Aries is so bad.
How
bad is he?
He's so bad, even I find him tedious.
Next up, the dream team, son of the river god and the mountain nymph. Please welcome Narcissus.
Did someone mention Moy?
Tell the folks at home why you hate Aries.
Aries is so bad.
How bad is he?
One time he invited me to a party, but I decided to stay at home and stare at myself in the mirror.
Next up, Medusa. Ladies, gents, hermaphrodites, please shield your eyes.
If you know what's good for you. And keep that mirror away from me.
As soon as Narcissus exits, we hear him crash fall and then sudden splash of water.
Huh. Never saw that coming. Medusa, there's no deity or mortal who doesn't fear / hate you. Tell us why you hate Aries.
Aries is so bad.
How bad is he?
Aries is so bad, I'd rather hang out with my sisters. Aries is so bad, I'd rather go on a date with Perseus. Aries is so bad, when I see him coming, even I have to look the other way.
That about wraps it up. Aries, why don't you tell us in your own words why you are so hated? I mean, I caught you with my wife, Aphrodite, playing tonsil hockey in the back of my blacksmith shop. But there must be other reasons.
Thank Hep. Yes, it's true. I'm Aries, and if you know me, you hate me. I'm ill-tempered, irrational, and ignorant. I rush to judgment and into battle, and usually for the wrong side. What can I say? I'm the son of Zeus and Hera, and I inherited both of their worst traits. I hurt because I hate, and I hate because I hurt. I'm also kind of dumb.
Okay, thank you. That took a dark turn. Okay, let's cut to commercial break to see if we can't clear the Aries, the air.
And we're off the air. Cameraman 1, let's reposition for the commercial. Cameraman 1 and 2, set up for the commercial.
Did you hear something, Bill?
No, I most certainly did not, Dave.
Camera half man, half horse, set up for the commercial.
What's the magic word?
Please.
Much better, thank you.
Cameras are quickly repositioned for the commercial. During this time, a display is wheeled on, and with it, Hades.
Is your love life dead on arrival? Has your girlfriend got rigor mortis of the heart? Are you tired of blissfully wandering the shadowy heavens beneath the earth in search of lost love? Well, friends, my name is Hades, and I want you to join me for a romantic getaway to the underworld. Unlike the most themed parts, the underworld is tailor-made to no man's desires. There's snakes, ghosts, and three-headed monsters named Cerberus. Underworld, where you can bring your wife, but not your kids. Underworld, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Seriously, if you visit it twice, you'll die. Underworld, come with Pond Seas, stay for all eternity. Underworld, get in and get out, and don't turn around and check your girlfriend.
Cut! Nice work. Okay, everyone, let's take 5. Cut to Pandora's recap outside.
Welcome back to the box. I'm Pandora, bringing you an all too brief on Gaia's big 1 millionth as it unfolds before us. As I've been standing out here for what seems like a millennia, I've noticed some scintillating activity. Zeus, king of the gods, and his, demanding wife, Hera, have been spotted outside Olympic Studios near the stage door. Why all this secretly when the rainbow carpet has been rolled out for all the Z-listers?
Zeus and Hera enter again, this time with the three-headed dragon, Hydra.
Did you see that? Both Hera and Zeus entered the studio with what appears to be a three-headed dragon. Could this be the mythical Hydra? OMZ! What will happen? Will Zeus rain fire down on Gaia's big day? Or will this stunt prove to be a hit and a myth? I can barely keep the lid on this thing. That's all from the box for now. Back to you, Gaia.
Thanks, Pandy. I do like to keep you all guessing. And speaking of guessing games, it's time for one of our crowd favorites. Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? Who this be? Who's your daddy? I sure hope it ain't me.
Who's Your Daddy is part of our show where we bring out a member of the Olympic court and lucky audience members get to guess who their father is. Today, our lucky audience members are
Aristotle on Australia, Olympia, 2 cactus.
You are so lucky to be here.
Yes, we are.
Apollo, tell our lucky friends the rules of the game.
Olympia and Aries. We will tell you the occupation of mythical creatures' dad, plus 1 clue you will have to guess 2 of the 3 names correctly to win
An eternity supply of It's All Greek to Me yogurt.
It's all Greek to me yogurt. Spoiler, it's spoiled.
Give it our walk.
First clue.
I'm the son of God and lightning, and I'm remembered for the best heroic task known as the 12 labors. Who am I?
Time's almost up.
Hercules?
That's correct.
Wonderful guess. Hi, Herc. Thanks for joining us. You know you aren't the only one around here who had 12 labors. At least you managed to lose the baby weight.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Next mystery guest takes the stand.
I'm very close to my father. We all are. It's Hermes and he runs the show. I'm the god of nature, and let's say I am the GOAT, greatest of all time.
Can you guess it?
Is it Percy Jackson?
Sad wrong answer. Noise is heard.
Oh no, it's Pan, god of nature.
Pan, darling, so good to see you. Nature boy, why the long face?
That's a bad joke, and you know it.
We are going on to the final round. Time in 1-all.
I'm so nervous. Me too. All right.
Third and final mystery guest enters.
My father is Nyx, the god of night. My mother is Aries, the goddess of darkness. And I like to...
Oh no, it appears our third mystery man has passed our code. Is that a mistake? Or another clue? Timer is running out.
Hypnosis.
Hypnosis, god of sleep is correct. Congratulations, you've been a case of warm yogurt.
What was that?
Honey, it's over. You missed it. Again. It's not so hip being Hypnos. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
And we're out. Cut to commercial. Iris, get out here.
I'm right next to you. And deaf now.
Gaia's makeup is melting under these lights faster than wax on wigs on Icarus.
Got it.
Someone find Harpocrates?
Who?
Harpocrates, god of silence?
Sorry. I can't hear you.
God of... Never mind.
You called?
Oh, Harpo. Thank Zeus you're here. How are you?
Silence is golden, baby, and so am I.
Do your thing.
You got it. Quiet on the set!
You're such a godsend.
In the end, we'll remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends.
Got it.
Silence is safer than speech.
Nice.
Silence is a true friend who never betrays.
Thanks, but...
Silence is a source of great strength.
Shut up already.
What did I say?
Too much. Much. Too much.
Sorry, silence is golden, baby.
Cue the centaurs.
Are you a child of Cloud Nymph and not this mortal king?
I am.
Do you spend your days roaming the hills of
I do.
Arcadia, finding out the Lapis? Are you half horse, half man on stag?
Maybe.
We are feeling out my four-legged bros. Stands for centaurs. And you know the other designed specifically for the man-sized horse on the go. While every village chasing you up and down the Illyrian coast.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
How about the horses? Centaur stands is a rare blend of high endurance botanicals and a state of art anti-perseverant. He observes a cure from an arm. Centaur stands strong enough for a man.
But pH balance for half man, half horse.
Cut! Okay, let's reset for the random musing segment.
We named it, Bill.
I'm Dave, you're Bill.
I know!
We're back in 3, 2, 1.
Mortals and gentle gods, throughout the glorious millennia, Gaia's Gab Fest has played host to countless members of the Panhellenic court and I've seen legions of gods fleecing mortals for their gold, their love, and their fleece. I've endured the odd odyssey, I've hosted Chili Kickoff, and no game has been more of a fan fave than talent portion of our show. Mortals and gentle gods, hear you scream for random musing.
Light flash, a gong is struck. The muses enter.
Muses, sound off, state your name and your talent.
Little epic poetry.
Miss Cleo, history.
Unipe, music and song.
Urano, love poetry.
Mel Foamy, tragic poetry.
Polyhymnia, hymns.
Triple score, dance.
Talia, comedy.
Urania, astronomy.
In this segment, Random Musings, we select 3 of the 9 muses to exhibit their talent and allow you, our studio audience, to vote on your favorite. I'm sure you're bound to find amusing. Hermes, I need your hat.
It's a cap. The cap of invisibility.
And now I'm going to use it to defeat your gigantically boring story. Hand it over.
Fine.
Drum roll, please. Now the three muses selected to perform for you are Thalia, muse of comedy.
You can't make a Greek omelet without a few crack-ups.
Melpomene, muse of tragic poetry.
I took one look at Medusa. I said, "Girl, your hair in Greek tragedy."
And last but not least, Urania, muse of astronomy.
Urania starts to walk off.
Wait, Urania, where are you going?
Hey man, I need more space.
Muses, I will grant each of you 20 seconds to showcase your talents. When all three have had your moment, the audience will voice their choice via applause. Melpomene, you first.
I have composed a tragic haiku entitled "Last Pink Starburst."
Hit it.
One pink starburst left. Orange and yellow engulfing. Life has no meaning.
Tepid canned applause from the recording.
Okay. I think you need to talk to Dionysus and get yourself a little happy juice. Next up. Urania, muse of astronomy, master of the cosmos, show us your talent, you amusing amazing muse.
For the Oracle of Delphi, I shall recite the moons of Jupiter.
All of them by name?
Yes.
In 30 seconds.
Is Pluto still a planet?
No.
Start the clock!
Take your mark. Get set. Go.
Thalia, Amanda, Anarchy, Adai, Archie, Caluscio, Carpio, Europa, Gunmi, Hemilia, Io, Corlelia, Keith, Kevin, Raquel, Francisco, and Donald.
Worst applause than ever before.
I am so sorry, Urania. That was completely wrong and so basic. Moving on. Thalia, muse of comedy, please rescue us from this unamusing game. Thalia, you're on.
Three satyrs walk into a bar. They refuse to tip the bartender. Bartender serves them anyway, says, "Sardis gotta be sated." I saw Medusa the other day, and I live to tell about it. I'm joking. But she did ask me to borrow a hairbrush.
And what did you say?
I said, "Dusa, I want to help you, but I left my hairbrush in my Perseus."
Oh, thanks, Thalia. You were the least worst of the group. So I guess you win this case of old yogurt.
Thanks.
Sure. Let's get all of our contestants out here. Muses, you are truly uninspiring. Thank you for giving me a serious case of the Muse Blues. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Gaia, we don't have a sponsor for this segment.
Well, hurry up and find one. Aries, I need another smoothie! Double chocolate this time!
We'll be right back. Cut to commercial.
We don't have
a commercial.
Make one up.
You don't have a shot, thing.
You are gay.
I know! Is your life an endless barrage of disappointments?
Yes.
I'm talking to the camera.
I hate myself.
Iris! Somebody find me Iris! Chocolate! No!
Does the drop have the stomach kind of nuts?
Yes!
We have all something like to go on about.
Dionysus enters. He's the saddest guy in the world. Think Woody Allen, but worse.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dionysus, god of whining, dining. Let's face it, you're overlooked and underappreciated with a face only a mother could love. I'm talking to you, sir, and I'm here to help. Come down to Dionysus's world of whiners. You can drown your sorrows amongst a community of sour grapes not unlike yourself. At World of Whiners, the complaints box is overstuffed as the grape leaves. World of Whiners, we don't care how many times you send your food back. In fact, we expect it.
Cut!
Gaia's not back.
What shall we do, Bill?
Your bill, you idiot!
I know.
Cut to Pandora for an update.
Really nice there, Hermione.
It's Hermes.
Where?
Cut to Pandora.
Welcome back to the box, all of our viewers at home. Well, we can always count on the Gabfest to supply us with plenty of gossip, and today's 1 millionth episode has not disappointed. Moses, who left us enthusiasts, a paternity guessing game that kept us all guessing. But there's still one question that remains unanswered. Where is the big Z and his May squeeze Hera? And where, oh, where is that tri-headed dragon, the Hydra? Hopefully out of scroaching range from yours truly. Will these questions finally come to light? Or should I say lightning in Queen G's mysterious final segment? That's all for the box for now. Back to you, Hermes.
And you can tell Rainbow Not So Bright, aka Iris, if I have to race all over Hades' half acre to get a blowout and powder, then she'll be finding a pot of mold at the end of her rainbow. Get me?
You're on the air.
Okay. Welcome back, viewers. Just now you heard me and my favorite producer, Airman's, reciting lines from the hilarious new hour-long procedural drama entitled
Orestes Development, I guess.
Speaking of Furies, our next segment features a star of the Olympic court, and it's certain to be a lightning rod of controversy, whether he likes it or not. Mortal and gentle gods, I give you, it's a bird, it's a bull, it's Zeus. Hermes, tell the crowd what a treat they are in for while I find Aries to comb my wig hair. Aries! Ah!
Sure thing, Gaia. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Zeus. An anonymous deity or mortal female shares the story of their alleged encounters with the king of Olympus. A member of our studio audience is left to guess their identity. Best 2 out of 3 wins.
What's the prize? What's the prize?
Probably more of this rotten yogurt.
What do you think, Ari?
Well, it's better than a smack in the face with yesterday's spanakopita. Plus, you can use it to treat your adult acne.
Good point.
But you two weren't selected for the... You know what? Who cares? Let's roll with the first contestant.
That's precisely what I was about to say.
Contestant number 1, Europa, enters once again backlit as to conceal her true identity.
When I first met Zeus, he was so shy. It's hard to imagine a god of his stature being intimidated by a simple mortal queen from Phoenicia. If he had stopped over and asked me to the movies, maybe brought me a bag of pita chips, I totes would have been swooned and been all by Phoenicia, but sweet, sweet Zeus, he decided to disguise himself as a white bull. He stopped by my palace and asked me to go for a ride with him. Together we rode into the sunset. Zeus named an entire continent after me, and later some nerd Galileo named one of Jupiter's moons after me. Weird, huh? Guess my name.
Well, Olympia and Ari, can you name the lover of Zeus?
Let's see. She said continent, so it must be...
South America.
No, one more guess.
North America?
No, you cretins. Queen, reveal yourself.
I'm Europa, lover of Zeus, mother of Minos, king of Crete.
Well, you have 2 more chances. Next contestant.
Lita enters.
My story is very much the same. As the queen of Sparta, Zeus had transfigured himself into a glorious swan to seduce me, and in order to escape an eagle who was pursuing him, he swan dove into my loving arms. Next thing you know, I'm pregnant. I didn't need to lead him on, but I've always had a thing for birds. When Zeus literally fled from my jealous husband, the king, I started laying eggs left, right, and center. Lucky for me, our flock, kids, turned out to be real winners. Helen of Troy, Clytemnestra, and the twins. As for Zeus, let me say that you can lead a swan to water, but you can't make him stay. Guess my name.
What do you say, Ari? Olympia?
Oh boy, this one sounds sad and sadly familiar.
Yeah, there's a Greek bird bearing gifts.
Lita,
Queen of Sparta.
Correct. Lita, Queen of Sparta. Looks like it all comes down to the final round. Final contestant, reveal yourself.
Hera is secretly the final contestant. She wanders up to the microphone. Hydra, her 3-headed dragon, is with her.
Is that Hydra with her?
I believe it is.
But Hydra only travels with...
I'll call security.
Get Iris!
When Zeus and I first met, I spurned his advances. His reputation as the bad boy of Olympus was well established, but my beauty and my intellect rendered him to unstoppable. But my reputation as a lover of animals was known throughout the Olympic court. So my little Z-man disguised himself as a cuckoo bird and sat outside my window crying for help. How could I refuse the call of a bird in distress? So I brought him into my room, and when he transformed himself back into majestic self, I was struck by Cupid's arrow. Not literally, because Cupid is a Roman deity. I'm mixing metamorphosis.
The story's familiar, but the ending has been edited.
You're right, Olympia. As I recall, Zeus did transform into a cocoon bird. Once when he stole the heart of Hera, he like brought her to marriage. So this doesn't add up.
I think you'll find it does.
Oh my God!
Oh, you're me. My wife Hera and I have been disrespected by Gaea and her Greek trash fest for long enough. That ends tonight. As the king of Olympus, I hereby appoint my wife Hera as the new host of this Gab Fest.
You can't do that, Zeus. I'm your grandmama after all.
Say it again so the cameras can hear you.
No.
Have it your way, Granny. You always have. But that's about to change. Hera,
Yes, Z-Man?
get thee the Hera makeup.
What are you calling me, ugly?
More like a little shining baby. I want you to be ready for the lights. Camera, you're a star now.
Okay, you're Z-Boss, baby there.
Hera, wait. What do you want, Zeus?
Same thing any god will want. Complete creative control.
Of my show?
Of everything. All of Greece obeys my whim. But you in this show, you can steer the ship without Poseidon, and I have had it.
I'm the source of all life. The earth and its creatures may obey you and Hera, but all of living things yield to me. I maintain complete control.
Thunderclap and the studio shakes.
Even my little friend Hydra.
Hydra stirs and barks, or whatever three-headed dragons do.
One more word I know, I have Hydra turn Olympus Studios into the site of Saganaki. Get me?
Sure.
Huh?
I said go for it. I've been hosting this show for a millennia. I didn't even take off for spring break 3000 BC when all the gals went to Lesbo without me. So you want this? It's yours. But I'm not going down without a clash of the titans.
Hydra, sick 'em.
Hydra charges at Gaia, who snaps her fingers and he quickly yields.
Mother of all living things.
Gaia reaches down and pets Hydra.
That's a good boy, Hydra.
She wasn't joking, was she?
I know each and every living thing, and Hydra likes his lamb jerky. That's why I always keep some hidden in my wig.
Are we still rolling?
We are.
Keep rolling. I don't care.
You got it.
Oh boy.
You, CZ, I know your strengths and your weaknesses.
I'm Zeus. I don't have any weaknesses.
Oh, I think everyone here and our viewers at home know exactly what your weaknesses is.
Oh yeah? What?
Women. Oh, ladies.
Oh goddess, I didn't mean it.
Iris, where's Iris?
I got your smoothie. Sorry, I kind of spilled it everywhere, but at least it's not poisoned. Are we on the air?
We are.
Iris, I need you to stop talking and
Goddess, you are so needy. It's Gaia this, Gaia that. Me. Well, I've had it. You can take this job and you...
That's it. Zeus, take Iris.
Huh?
Huh?
She works for you now. Her beautiful rainbow bridge between Olympus and the mortals of Greece will provide you a perfect cover over your lady adventures.
Excuse me?
That's right. Excuse you. Listen, Hera, you and I aren't fans of one another, but I know all about trying to keep a man's eye from wandering. And Iris can be your eyes in the sky.
Aw, Gaia, you are truly the best. I'm sorry I tried to have my pet dragon get all Game of Thrones on you and your friends.
It's water under the rainbow bridge.
Iris, are you okay with this? Anything to get me away from the undisputed queen of all things. When can I start? Now.
Well, that's settled.
We're still rolling, Gia, and you have to recite your closing monologue.
I do, don't I? Friends and fans, I know this 1 millionth show didn't turn around exactly how I was expected it to. But if my millennia existence has taught me one thing, it's this. If you don't keep your eyes open to the beauty of the world around you, you'll never know what might miss. Good night.
That's a wrap. Great show, everyone.
End of play.